already know just where I be, dog. I ain't being cocky, but Philly what I'm reppin'. Watch me check it like it's hockey. I ain't tryna get it twisted. If you get it, then you got me. If you with it, cool. If not, I'll treat you like a Tamagotchi. I'ma let you down point. Yeah, I never disappoint.
What's going on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. And today, we got the 2018 CWL Pro League Stage 2 playoff predictions. Today, we're going to be going through my predictions of the Stage 2 playoffs. And on the other screen right now, I have the standings and everything else I need for the video. So let's get right into it with match number 1. Now, this one's very interesting. We're starting off with Red Reserve versus Rise Nation. Now, Red Reserve was top of Division A at 11-3. Rise Nation was number 1 for most of Division B, except for battling with Optic Gaming back and forth, depending on how their week went. But Optic Gaming ended up finishing ahead of them at 10-4. Rise finishes up with 9-5. I believe on a couple game losing streak, if I'm not mistaken. And they haven't really been looking too great this week. I mean, they started out very, very strong. I think it was like 6-2 or 7-1 or something like that. Or no, 6-1? Yeah, because you play 7 a week. Yeah, so it was like 6-1 or something like that. So they started out very, very good. However, they have been not really slacking off. Slacking off's the wrong word. Just not playing as well this past week. I guess 2 weeks. I guess I'll call it. But you know, Red and Rise have been the top 2 teams pretty much all year long. So, do I think Rise has a chance in this series? Of course, right? Their team is definitely one of the rosters that I believe can compete for, you know, even a world championship or even a championship at any event. I believe they've won the last 2 events with that roster. So, I do have all the confidence in the world in that team. However, if we're going off recent play, Red Reserve, I think, has the edge. I mean, they came off, you know, top place in their division, like no questions asked about it, and they dominated that. However, Red Reserve, or not Red Reserve, we have Rise Nation, who went 9-5, like I said, have been struggling recently and haven't really been playing that well. So, do I want to go with a team that hasn't really played well, but recently played on LAN for the past 2 weeks against top competition, or do I want to go with probably a little bit better team right now that hasn't played on LAN against the top teams in about a month? I don't know. I feel like in this case, I'm going to go with Rise Nation. I feel like they can come out strong, and I feel like they can come and, you know, do some work here and, you know, come out on top of Red Reserve, knocking them down to the losers bracket. We also should have said that this is a double elimination bracket for playoffs. I'm not sure if this bracket is 100% correct. This is just the one that I got linked. Well, I shouldn't say me personally, but that they linked online. So I don't know if that's true or not. But so hopefully it is. If not, then, you know, this video is all for nothing. But if not, then we have a really good talking point. So Rise Nation moves on into the bracket. Second match of the day, we have E United versus Echo Fox. Now, E United actually kind of surprised me a little bit in this division. They finished up with 10-4 with a 38-22 map record. And they kind of surprised me, right? They almost 3-0'd Optic until they reverse swept them. Then I believe, did they win once against Optic? I don't remember. But 10-4, that's still no slouch. I mean, 3 out of the 4 teams coming from Division B were 10-4. I mean, that's just incredible if you think so. But United holds the head-to-head over Unilad. That's why they're not there. But United, I mean, they've been on fire recently. I believe they came into playoffs in a 4-game winning streak, if I'm not mistaken. So they're obviously been hot recently. You know, do I pick them over Echo Fox? I don't know. I mean, Echo Fox is a good team. I have not really watched too much of this team, so I can't really say too much. But I feel like E United, honestly, in this one. E United, I feel like, is the better team in this situation. You know, Echo Fox, they are a very interesting team. However, I feel like if they're going to do anything, it's going to be in the losers bracket. The third match of the day, we have Team Caliber versus Unilad. And this one is, again, very, very interesting. TK ends up finishing in second in this division. And Unilad finishes in third in Division B. But what do I think? I mean, I don't really have... I mean, TK is another one of those teams that I don't really have a lot of confidence in. And Unilad has been playing very, very well. in Division B, especially against top competition. So in this one, I'm going to take Unilad strictly for the fact that I think they're going to play better against top competition. The last match of the first round, we got my favorite team, Optic Gaming, in a grand finals rematch of Stage 1 against FaZe Clan. Now, Optic, I should say, I'm going to kind of mention this biasly and unbiasedly, that Optic is very, very good in respawn. If they started winning more searches, they would 3-0 pretty much most teams. Their respawn, like I said, has been looking very, very good. Certain maps have been a little iffy, I'll call it. But for the most part, I should say about 3/4 of the time, they look very, very good. FaZe Clan, however, again, they made the run in Stage 1. Can they do it again against a new Optic team? I don't think they can, honestly. FaZe Clan, although good team, I feel like Optic Gaming has the edge in this one. They've been playing great in the Pro League. And, with the new team of, with Methods and Octane, it's still weird for me to say that, by the way. But I feel like Optic Gaming is going to win this. Probably 3-1, 3-0, depending on how that Search and Destroy goes. Down into the losers bracket real quick. I actually clicked the wrong team here, so I'm sorry about that one. But I did mean to click Optic Gaming in that one. But let's jump down to the losers bracket real quick on the bottom of your screen, hopefully here. We got Red Reserve versus Echo Fox. Now this one, I feel like even though Rise was able to take out Red, I don't think Echo Fox can. I mean, again, they're one of those really iffy teams that I just don't really have a lot of confidence in. I feel like Red Reserve probably takes this 3-0, maybe 3-1, just absolutely annihilates Echo Fox. Second match in the losers bracket at this moment, we have Team Caliber versus FaZe Clan. Can FaZe Clan make another run? I don't know. Again, TK and Echo Fox are very, very similar for me, at least. Very, very iffy teams that, again, I don't really have a lot of confidence in TK, so I feel like that's where the run's going to end. I'm picking FaZe Clan to beat TK. Jumping back up to the winner's side of things, we got Rise Nation versus E United. And this one's very interesting because Rise Nation, if they were playing at their peak for the entire division, they should have either been 1 or 2 seeds going into playoffs. However, E United and Unilad kind of took that spot from them. But E United, kind of surprising, like I said earlier, can they take out Rise Nation? I feel like they can. And honestly, there's kind of like a little rivalry between Clayster and Looney. So I almost wish they were the same role to see like who would go head to head there. But this one's tough. I feel like I'm going to go with E United in this one. I don't know why. I just feel like Clayster is going to be super hyped after that win against Echo Fox, come out against Rise Nation, and just absolutely create the shocker of a lifetime and take out Rise Nation, sending them to the losers bracket. In the bottom side of the winners match, we have Unilad versus Optic Gaming. Now, once again, I'm going to say this biasly and unbiasedly, the Optic Gaming, again, is the better team in the situation. They just recently mollywopped Unilad pretty badly in the Pro League. I mean, it wasn't a swift 3-0. It was a pretty convincing, I think it was a 3-1. But again, Unilad, not a very... they're not a weak team at all. I mean, they're very, very good. Since Scraps left that team, I think they actually got a little bit better, which is kind of weird to hear like the best player on that team left, and all of a sudden they got better. Really, really weird. However, again, I'm going to go Optic Gaming. It wouldn't be my channel if we didn't go with them. Let's jump back down to the losers bracket. We got the Battle of Europe with Unilad versus Red Reserve. This one's tough. I mean, Red Reserve is a very, very good team. Unilad's been hot recently. I mean, I could go all day, try to explain my thoughts. This one's just a gut pick. We're going with Red Reserve. I feel like we're going to go with a first round rematch in the second game. But then we got Rise Nation versus FaZe Clan. Like I just said, we're going to the back-to-back, should we number 1 seeds overall. However, we're going with Rise Nation. They're just going to make it back. I feel like they're too good. FaZe Clan, that's where their run ends. I feel like just the 4 teams we have in the final 4 here are just too good. United could be replaced with Unilad almost, but they're not on the same side of the bracket. Start on the losers bracket side, we got Red Reserve versus Rise Nation. Now, we picked Rise to win the first one. Do we pick them again? This one's just tough. Like I said, very, very tough. We're going to go with Rise Nation. I don't really know why. I just feel like they beat him once. They can beat him again. Very, very good team in Red Reserve. I don't know. I mean, should I go? Yeah, we're going to go with Rise Nation. I feel like they're just too good of a team to not be in the Final 3. I mean, they're in the Final 4, but are they good enough to be in the Final 3 here? Yes. However, I wish I could almost swap Red Reserve and E United. But you know what? If we did that, our entire bracket would be messed up. Now we got Rise Nation, guaranteed top 3. Who's going to join them from the winner's side? We got E United versus Optic Gaming. Is this a real question, guys? Of course, we're going with Optic Gaming. It's just too good to be true. They're just too good right now. I mean, the respawn's great. I mean, E United's a good team, don't get me wrong, but this is where it stops for them, honestly. Optic Gaming, it's their time, right? I mean, they won champs last year. They broke up halfway through the year. And now we're in with a new team with a 2AR meta. I feel like it's their time. So that drops E United down to the losers bracket to Final 3 to face off against Rise Nation. And this one's tough. I mean, three of the 4 teams in the Final 4 are from Division B. Who's going to take this one? It's going to be a very, very close series. I feel that. Game 5 potential. I'm going with Rise Nation. Honestly, I mean, who's been the top 2 teams in Division B? Optic and Rise. Until Unilad and United kind of showed them up at the last second. But it's basically been that story for most of the year. Is it Optic Gaming? Is it Rise? Is it Red? Is it Unilad? You know, who is it? Who is the best team right now? A lot of people would say Rise and Red. However, you know, Stage 2 will be a huge momentum swing for champs time. Scump and Crim, you know, they're just too good right now to not go against the best. And Rise Nation have that team. Whoever wins that one will most likely be in the Final 3 at champs, honestly. I mean, those guys are all very, very good players. And unfortunately, this bracket doesn't let me go to the grand finals. However, Optic Gaming versus Rise Nation, of course, you know, Optic Gaming wins. I feel like it's either going to be 3-1, 3-2. If it goes to a best of, the second best of 5, I still feel like Optic Gaming will take it. 3-1, 3-2. Very, very close series between the two. But I think that's where we'll have the huge momentum boost going towards champs. And Optic Gaming will be your stage to playoff winners. But that's kind of it for the predictions today. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts of what your predictions are. Maybe if you want to go on challenge itself, I will link the website down in the description below. So if you want to do it yourself, come up with a different outcome, tweet it at me, screenshot it, whatever you want to do. Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to have a really good conversation with someone about the matchups. I mean, obviously I'm no expert. I watched basically only Division B, a few matches from Division A. I didn't really follow them too closely, which is something I'm very bad at. But like I said, guys, this is it for me today. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button down below. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time.
I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body so I can take you wherever. Like, I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body, I can look at you and